Hey guys, it's Yaya Diamond, and I want to go through a story with you. Just imagine this: the power of counseling in bringing band members together. So listen to this. So the band members all gathered in the counseling office, their faces filled with a mix of frustration and anticipation. As they entered, I made sure to create an environment that eluded safety, calmness, and structure. That is exactly what my next client does on a daily basis. And I wanted to bring that to your attention because as a musician, this is very important. Sometimes band members cannot even get along with each other, but they have to go on the road. And so what this counseling does in this counseling session and this person does is help people get along and reconcile their differences. So it's couplescounselorlosangeles.com. That again is couplescounselorlosangeles.com. And I wanted to read a little bit more for you because I'm just, I get through with this and I'm like, man, this does happen. This is really a big deal. It is essential for them to feel comfortable enough to open up about the issues that have been plaguing their relationships. In the counselor's experience, specializing in helping musical bands navigate their differences, the counseling company has come across numerous instances where conflicts within the group were rooted in personal disagreements among family members. Can you believe that? These disputes often found their way into the band's business dealings and creative processes. Regardless of the source of the stress and bickering, the counselor's role is to facilitate decisions on setting boundaries and finding effective communication strategies. This is going to be a big deal, guys, because as a band member myself, I can see this happening. I definitely can see this happening. Right now, I'm in a band that's amazing, and we know how to communicate and basically squash everything. But there are times where I've had in the past where that was not something that we could do. The band members settled into their seats, each one seemingly carrying the weight of unresolved tensions. This is a story, and it's a true story of what happens. It is evident that talented musicians, talented individuals are struggling to find a common ground amidst their differences. And the counselor's first task is to establish an atmosphere of trust and openness. So as this happens, I want to encourage each member to share their concerns about specific issues that have risen within the group. And one by one, you need to speak up to the counselor about your misunderstandings, your power struggles, your conflict visions for your music career. Because ultimately, the group itself, the musical group itself, it's probably amazing, right? But it's just personal differences. And I mean, the counseling sessions are amazing, but I always say too, you can agree to disagree, but that doesn't really help, especially when you disagree and the disagreements kind of carry over into your family life and then carry back over, and it's just a vicious cycle. And so this counseling session that, you probably will have will, if you need it, will be amazing, will really, really, really help with feelings of hurt, past experiences, both in your personal relationship and in your bands. And even in past bands, I mean, think about it. We always bring bad things into new relationships. And then when we do that, things just don't work out right, So this is just one thing that we can say, that the counselor is trained in conflict resolution techniques specifically tailored for couples and musicians, and guiding them through their exercises aimed at fostering empathy and understanding among the band members. It's important to explore and activate the listening and encourage each other to put themselves in each other's shoes, recognizing that everyone has their own unique perspective. Together, you guys can develop strategies for effective communication that will create a healthier work environment. The significance of setting boundaries and respecting each other's personal lives. Disputes remain separate from your professional endeavors. And I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the description box below so that it'll be easy for you guys to find it. But I'm telling you right now, this is something that I think it would be helpful, because if I knew that counseling sessions were available for musicians and for the differences and the miscommunications and all of the disputes that they have and that I've had in the past, I think we could have resolved these things and stayed together. Don't let these things get in the way of such amazing music that your fans will love. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different. And again, check that description box there. So, even couples, all of this is just relationship. Go ahead and check that out for yourself if you need it. And until next time, guys, don't forget to dare to be different. Bye.